It wasn't an easy decision at the time, but I don't regret it for a second. Of course, everyone's first thought was, where am I gonna play? Felt good, telling everyone I was sticking around and Tommy and I were gonna play together. The next question was, did it actually work out?
Pretty drastic turn of events for Coach O'Brien's program. I mean, the defensive pantry has been pretty much left dry with most of that elite unit having bolted for the NFL. But today, Coach O'Brien revealed a new strategy, and I think it's kind of brilliant. Get both heartbreak kids on the field at the same time. I mean, it's really a brilliant move. Here's the deal. You got to get all of your talented players on the field at once, certainly if they're going to rely on the offense for a change to be the strength of this team if they're planning on making another run at it.
All right, then, show me what you got. Let's go.
No! Rocco 80! Let go! Oh! Ho, ho! Come on! Hey! 70 Timberwolf! Yeah! Let's go! Well done!
start something here.
Gotta say, I was surprised with the way you guys played that season, and especially considering you switched positions. Plus, Coach O'Brien really came into his own, leading you guys to the verge of the playoff.
Well, no doubt the best college game this Saturday is here in Miami Gardens, Florida. The place, Hard Rock Stadium, as two of the top 5 teams in the nation will face off. It's the Florida Gators and the Miami Hurricanes. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Gators now with a 1st and 10. Space to maneuver at the 40. It's a foot race. 30.
Ooh,
10.
He's running.
And he is in. Touchdown Gators. A big play there. 72 yards. And the Gators have taken the early lead. Well, they said they wanted to have some explosive runs. How about that one to start the game?
And I would say on the defensive sideline, there's a lot to answer for. Because you spend all week saying, stop the run. I don't care who you're playing. You don't want to get run over. You don't want to get run past. And they got both. Over-committing in the secondary, and he just went stepping past them and is still running, essentially.
One play, and he hits pay dirt. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Blown up on that play. Back at the 20. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
You know, Charles, it still is kind of strange to look down there and think about Tommy Matthews handing the ball to his high school teammate who's now behind him at the running back position.
Yeah, and you have to just think to yourself, okay, what's the best way to maximize talent? And head coach Red O'Brien, well, he played both of them at quarterback last year. And now he says, let's get them both on the field at the same time. One of them has to accept that role. Tommy Matthews is the quarterback. As you said, handing off to his teammate. The Heartbreak Kids are back together.
He's got the lane, and there he goes.
This is my moment.
And he will score. Touchdown, Florida. A great play there. An 80-yard touchdown. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's got daylight. 20.
You don't want that.
And he is in. Touchdown Gators. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. throwing on first down. Matthews. That's taken in by the tight end Perkins. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
First down, Florida.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
Number 26.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
11 yards on the pickup, and it's going to yield a new set of downs. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. Now Ellington. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Ball carrier.
That was a particularly nice play because not only was it his job to force the play inside, he was actually able to fold inside himself and make the tackle ultimately. Very nicely done.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Smith. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And he is in. Touchdown Gators. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Gators push that lead out a bit further. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. 1st and 10, Florida.
First down, Florida.
Off the play fake, Matthews. He'll get this one to Galladay. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
Florida.
On 1st and 10, Matthews. They'll find a man over the middle. It's Galladay. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
At the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown Gators. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 for... And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He finds an opening past the 40. And how about that for just running out the clock? Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Florida. That's the end of the first half. With the score, Gators 35, Hurricanes 21.
So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the 3rd quarter. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. A big seam, and he might go all the way.
Camera, action, showtime, baby.
And he is in. Touchdown Gators. A big play there. 77 yards. And the Gators. Now a handoff looking right. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
Well, from our vantage point up here in the booth, and look, we have the luxury of kind of seeing the entire play from a bird's eye view, but his knowledge of blocking schemes seems pretty impressive.
Oh, I would agree with that totally, and I think it's similar to wide receivers that flip.
This is caught inside the 15. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory.
53 yards.
A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
Only gets a yard, but it's enough to set him up 1st and goal.
Now, we're seeing Matthews handing the ball off to his running back a lot more in this one. It kind of seems like Coach O'Brien has changed up his offensive strategy a bit for the national championship.
I feel like...
And he is in. Touchdown Gators. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Gators push that lead out a bit further. Give this time to the tailback. And a short gain here down to the 22.
Carried by number 26.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and into the game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't even have to worry about that. That's just smart football. You know, that kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on it.
Yeah, they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
At the 2-yard line.
The Gators now with a 1st and goal. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass.
And that's going to be caught. Touchdown, Florida. Antoine Coley there to make the grab. And the Gators... From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
He was brought down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Well, that'll help the old passing stats. Remember, it was a pop pass, so it's not a wide receiver run there, Charles.
I like the way that you scored it, and that's exactly how it goes into the books. But remember, he's had success throwing the ball the standard way in this game. And here, this little tap pass, it goes for good yardage, a little something extra in his repertoire.
That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a third and about 4 more for first. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
And he is in. Touchdown Gators. An 18-yard touchdown run as his guys continue to pour it on. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He'll have a first down past the 40 and all the way up to the 45-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about to run them into submission.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Tonight's
A really solid performance against a ranked opponent as they add a big win to the left-hand column.
Want to talk about a story that's making the rounds, and that's the Heartbreak Kids and their indelible bond. Once again, taking college football center stage at the championship game later on tonight. It has been truly amazing and truly inspirational to watch this amazing journey that these kids have been on from start to finish to this point, showing off their character, their grit, their determination, their heart has been on full display for all of us to behold. And I normally don't say this, but I, for one, will be a Heartbreak Kid in spirit as they take the field in this big game tonight.
A season's worth of Saturdays all comes down to this. The final in New Orleans, home of the Mercedes-Benz Superdome and the 2020 College Football Playoff National Championship. It's the Miami Hurricanes and the Florida Gators. Here we go, the matchup we've been waiting for. Buckle in as we are off in the College Football Playoff National Championship from New Orleans. return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
At their own 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Accelerating and off he goes. And he is in. Touchdown Gators. A great effort there. 64 yards. And the Gators have taken the early lead. So he's able to take it in, Charles, for his first rushing touchdown of the evening.
Yeah, congratulations to him. But right now, I'm thinking like an NFL GM or a personnel guy. I'm watching his development as a runner. And boy, oh boy, am I thinking to myself, can I get him, really continue to mold him, and make him an even better player on the next level? Because I could run halfback options with him. And by the way, he could be my emergency quarterback. Could open up a roster spot for me as well.
Hurricanes take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Hurricanes now 1st and 10. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
The 23-yard
Daniel now. Under pressure, and down goes Daniel.
2 plays so far, a run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on 3rd. 3rd and long, it's Daniel. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. He'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8, but it also lead to a 4th down.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the 3rd down play was, the down and distance, and made sure they didn't get anywhere near that, bring up 4th down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football, got to it, and made sure they didn't give up much run after catch.
Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And this offense set up with a very short field. 1st and 10 inside the 20. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal. It broke off a pretty nice run there, and as he has runs like that, Charles, keep in mind he's doing it against one of the best defenses in the entire country.
And I remain impressed with how he's made the transition from quarterback to running back. Knowledge of the blocking scheme. You know he studies every game plan just like a quarterback, so he sees the defenses like he would under center. That's making his job a little bit easier as he runs against this good defense, as you pointed out.
Yeah, we say it all the time, but speaking of making jobs easier, it makes the quarterback, Tommy Matthews' job so much easier when those running lanes are open, because it's going to open up that passing game as well.
3rd and goal.
From the gun on 3rd down, Matthews, and that's going to be caught. Touchdown, Florida. Lincoln Smith there to make the grab. And the Gators push that lead out a bit further. Off play action. Matthews. From left side, taken in by Galladay. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
10 at the 32-yard line.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
1st and 10.
9 yards the pickup there, and it's a 1st down. Now they try the right side here. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That burst good for 20 and a first down. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when.
And he is in. Touchdown Gators. A great play there. With his second. Now a handoff here to his running back. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one good for 16 as the drive continues.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Back to throw. Matthews. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. Well, a few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They'll buy some time right. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown, Florida. From 17 yards out. On first down, Matthews. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Florida. Big play there. On his way. Throwing on first down. Matthews throwing middle, and it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, Matthews. Past the 20. Touchdown! It's their quarterback. 47 yards. And this offense is running. On 1st and 10, Matthews flush to his right. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he's got some space here. And he will score. Touchdown, Florida. A great effort there. 75 yards. And he'll give it here to his running back. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race.
For this.
And he is in. Touchdown Gators. A great play there. 75 yards. And this offense.
shotgun now. Here's an inside give. That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5.
Run down at the 30.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And the second down throw on target. He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up first and 10.
49-yard line.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he's got room. The 20. There he goes outside. And he is in. Touchdown Gators. A big play there. 49 yards. Play there, going to get 11 as they get a quick first down.
Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL.
And for a touchdown.
So the touchdown there, and
they'll try and wind down some clock here with Anderson. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. But we're looking for a cushion from that end zone. He gave it to him, 15 big yards.
Partner, I think that play echoed a short yardage run. I know they're backed up against their own goal line, but when they stack the defensive line like that, if you find any type of a crease, you're up to the third level before you know it.
Gets by him at the 25. He'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line.
it's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one. Now they continue to hand him the rock at running back. He's been a real workhorse so far in this game.
And he's given his friend and quarterback Tommy Matthews some real security back there because even in heavy traffic, he's rarely losing yardage. He's falling forward on every carry. Guess what? People have to start coming into the box a little bit more on defense. That should open up the passing lanes for Tommy Matthews downfield.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10.
At the 30.
And they'll try to run the option here.
And he is in. Touchdown Gators. How about that? Their quarterback. His second touchdown of the night. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Through an opening, and there he goes. 20, 10, and he is in.
Touchdown, Gators. A great effort there. An 80-yard touchdown as his guy. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Off the play fake. Matthews. Throwing deep for Galladay. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown, Florida. Big play there. What a run for the Heartbreak Kids, and it all culminates here in the Big Easy. They are the national champions. Truly a champion's performance. Weapons galore on the offensive side of the football, and they finish things off in style as they will be crowned the champions of the college football world.
Hey. You know, it was really great what you did.
What do you mean?
I know you could have gone to the draft last year, but instead you risked everything to come back here and help us. It means a lot to me, man.
Hey, we've been through it all together, man. You know I love you like a brother. So, are you feeling thankful enough to finally admit that I'm Batman?
Come on, let's not get carried away now. But hey, I will admit, you're no Robin.
Okay. Well, at least there's that.
Superman.
Supes?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I can work with that.
Yeah. You know, he's Batman's equal, his biggest rival. And even though they battle it out from time to time, they always wind up back as close friends.
I can definitely work with that.
But hey, just in case you ever go stepping out of line, you should know that I always keep an extra thing of kryptonite on me at all times.
You might need that in the NFL. Against me. No cap. Ha ha!
Well, that was certainly a college career for the ages. And it was my honor to be there with you guys through that part of your journey. And I just want to thank you for taking us through that. Now, we're closing in on another critical chapter, the NFL Combine.
So, the NFL Combine. I spent so much time preparing for it, but some things you can't ever say you're fully ready for. That's how the week felt to me. I walked away from the press conference feeling a buzz. Said a lot of things. Will my performance back it up? No. This cannot be happening. Okay. Oh, man, okay. Think. Where was the last place you looked at him?
If you knew where you last saw them, they wouldn't be lost now, would they?
Yeah, thanks. Lot of help you are. You're rich.
Say it with me now. Eisen.
Right, Eisen. You're Rich Eisen. Big fan. I'm gonna be the laughingstock of your next broadcast, aren't I?
Depends. You gonna run the 40 barefoot? I may have a little fun with you, but don't worry. I won't make you a running joke, huh? Come on. I thought it was pretty good.
Maybe not your best, but I'll tell you what. You let me wear your cleats, I'll laugh at any joke you have. I'm serious, I'm desperate.
Try 'em on. See if they fit. What's the verdict?
Perfect fit, but honestly, and I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but they're a little damp. They're like really damp. Did you go swimming in these?
Thought you said you were a fan. If you were, then you'd know I just ran my annual Run Rich Run 40 for charity.
Ah, right. How'd it go?
Let's just say my days of keeping up with Saquon Barkley are behind me. Maybe you'll fare better than I did out there.
What was your time?
5.98, baby.
Well, I can't do any worse. I've seen statues move faster than that.
All right, well, I want you to go out there and post a time of at least 4.6. Think you could swing that?
With as much adrenaline as I have coursing through my veins right now from trying to find my cleats, there's no way I don't beat the combine record. I'll tell you what, I'll be even faster. Just watch.
Now that is what I like to hear. You're going to be helping those kids at St. Jude more than you know. Go get them, champ. Hope those shoes bring you good luck and an even better 40 time.
Thanks again, man. Whew. Yeah, I feel it.
Welcome to another exciting edition of the NFL Scouting Combine. I'm Rich Eisen, and I'll be your tour guide as we meet the next crop of elite NFL talent. We're going to start things off with my personal favorite, the event that can break the spirit of any man, the 40-yard dash. First up, we've got one half of America's darlings, the Heartbreak Kids, an intriguing draft prospect to say the least. We'll see him up next for the skills portion of this year's NFL Scouting Combine.
Got it. Okay. Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Today, had a little bit of it all. Select few guys who may have just cemented their place as one of the top picks in the upcoming NFL draft. Until next time, I'm Rich Eisen. Welcome to the 2020 NFL Draft. Sure, the experts have done 2.7 million mock drafts, but you can toss those babies out the window.